Flying Grace, very slow to go. Flying Grace from box 1 was sluggish about 3 to 4. On the inside, Catch the Tune, the first one to react. Master to be is second, says Sura, and Calgary right there in the early stages into the first turn. Path to Fortune, White Sleeves and Cap, Maximus. Straight Up and Flying Grace, the slow starter, taken a hold of at the back of the field, indicating that the speed is not that hot up front. On settling down, Catch the Tune, in front by a length. Master to Be's on the right-hand side, says Sura towards the inside. Calgary the shadow roll. Then Path to Fortune, Maximus. In the green and black silks is 4 lengths off at the 8 peg. Then we have Straight Up, who's going to make a move around them, and Flying Grace has dropped anchor. 600 metres to go. Catch the Tune has the lead. Master to Be, says Sura. Calgary's in the yellow silk. Straight Up's around them. Path to Fortune gets a niggle or two toward the inside. Maximus is going to look to feed through the field towards the inside in the green. Coming to the 300 metre marker. Say Sura's on the inside. Calgary down the outside. Master to Be's running on. Maximus is looking to sneak through there. Master to Be. Calgary's running on. Maximus gets going on the inside the last bit. Master to Be and Calgary. Maximus the inside. Calgary looking to do enough. From Master to Be, Maximus, and then came Flying Grace.
You know, with the weight, and he had done everything right. We taught him to settle because he used to be a tearaway, and he just learned to settle. And today he was a little bit on. He traveled a little bit hard today, but they didn't go a hard gallop. I'm just grateful that I could bring him home, and you know, I've been getting so much support from Mr. Muscat, all his owners. You know, Mrs. De Haas, Mr. De Haas, Mr. Van Hastings, the International Racing Club. You know, there's a whole bunch of them, and they've been giving me a lot of support, and it's nice to see that I can ride winners for them.
Tristan, in the closing stages of the race, Ashton and Master to Be didn't leave you alone. Were you always confident you were going to edge out the second horse?
I was a bit confident that I would edge him out because his last 2 runs he'd taken a bit of time to get going, and you know, in the mile today I was confident that he was going to be doing his best work at the end. I saw Ashton challenge me, and I just put my head down and rode for my life and was hoping that I get the better end, and thankfully I did. Once again, it's just a big thanks to the Muscat Racing team. You know, there's such a big team behind it. You know, Mark, Daryl, Tash, Donovan, all the boys at home, and Mrs. Kutsi. You know, it's a big team effort, and we just get the accolades for all the work, but there's a lot of work behind the scenes.
You're being recognised. You've been given a few chances by many trainers. Well done. You're delivering, and long may the hits keep coming for you.
Thank you. And once again, just a big thanks to my new sponsor, Fundamali.
Fundamali, the roads are wet. No more rides today.
One more.
One more. Okay, you must have picked up one, but we'll sort that out later. Let's get Peter in. Thought Calgary was his last, but he's obviously picked up another one, but that's okay. We'll sort it out just now. Well done. Congratulations to you. A good, courageous, gutsy win.
Yeah, you know, first of all, I must pay tribute to Tristan. He's riding 52 and a half. You know, he's been riding 54 for quite some time, and he's put his mind to it, and he's really worked hard to get his weight down, and hats off to him. He's really done a great job. Obviously, big thanks to Laura, Mike, Brahm, the whole International Racing team for giving me the chance with this bloke. He's by Futura, and he looks like he wants further all the time. You know, even in the mile today, although he was pulling hard because there was no tempo early, he still takes the whole of the straight down one. So if we can get him to settle off a little bit better and stretch him out in trip, I think there's still more in the tank with him.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more, Pete. And, you know, just talking about the owners, Brahm, you know, as well in part of this partnership, but the International Racing Club, I was reading on their website somewhere, they've got the most phenomenal strike rate at the moment. They really are firing, and talking to Mike, and they deserve it, and Joa overseas, and it's a big operation, and they're firing on all cylinders now.
100%. You know, every success they have is fully deserved. They put their money where their mouth is. They've got a lot of horses spread far and wide. Great people to train for. Good horsemen, good horse people, understanding people, and they understand the game. So it's an absolute pleasure having their horses in the yard.
To you and your whole team, well done.
Thank you. Obviously, I'd like to, first of all, thank my team. It's a great effort. They put their shoulders to the grindstone every day. top bunch. It's a privilege working with them, and obviously big thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood.
Spot on. Well done, Peter. Peter Muscat, he's here and doing his work in the wet, as are the jockeys and everybody concerned at today's meeting. But Calgary's won, yeah, and we say that with complete genuineness, if there is such a word, to Laura and Mike, and of course Bram van Hasty and Joa and all of you involved in the International Racing Club. Thanks for your support, as we thank each and every owner that contributes to the glorious game and sport of horse racing.